Hi guys! I've spent the past 2 days here at SV Corsair's boat and that has been truly awesome. And I want to thank people for inviting me into their boats and homes. It's such a cool way of meeting people and I appreciate it very much. Plus it saves me the expense of going to a hotel, which is around 50 to $100, so that's very nice too. I also want to thank Eric and Christina up in Nyack for letting me stay with them. Thank you so much, guys. But today I'm heading a few hours north of here towards Baltimore to meet up with Kamau, whom you may know from YouTube. He's building a 52 or 53-foot boat in his backyard, so it should be really cool to visit him. Oh, and you might be wondering about the glasses. I got something into my eye yesterday and it's been a little sore, so I popped out my contacts and put on the glasses. But yeah, we better get going. So Kamau's place should be just around this corner. Oh yeah, I recognize this place from YouTube. Well, let's go see if anybody's home.
Hey, somebody hand me my shotgun. There's a stranger at the door.
Hi,
Welcome
Kamau.
to Baltimore.
Oh, thank you.
Good to meet you. Come on in. It's just Mads. Hide the shotgun. And we're going to start with both of our favorite things on Earth,
Yeah?
which is that.
Oh, Sailboat data.
Yeah, Sailboat data, which is the West 42.
Oh yeah.
Because I had did some research, and I kind of said, okay, I want to cruise, and then you read all the blogs on big traditional boats being the better boats to cruise on. So there was an article written. I forget who it is. It's top 10 favorite blue water sailboats, and of course West Sail was in those for
Sure.
affordable, the Valiant.
Yeah.
What was some other ones? Tatiana.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there's this one article I read, and so I said, okay, the West Sail 42. And when I Googled it, I found Drake's channel,
Sure.
which, of course, when you see that boat, I just think it's so pretty.
Yeah.
The way it looks like a ship.
Exactly. Like Doug, the guy I visited aboard his West Side 42, said it's got that shippy
Shippy
DNA.
feel, yeah, that shippy DNA, right? And when you see something like, oh, that's what I would like, something like that.
Yeah.
And so if you look here, this is, a plan of the hull,
Yeah.
right? So then let's go to my first iteration of a sailboat. If you can see, it's pretty similar
Yeah.
in hull shape,
Yeah.
sort of like a bullet. So you see,
Yeah. That's true.
pretty similar. So I said, well, I'll start there. I like that boat, so why not design a boat, similar? And that's what I did. So this was the first iteration of. I'm sorry, this is like really the third or fourth iteration of a sailboat design.
Yeah.
But it's the first serious one.
Okay.
I have sketches upstairs on paper and I don't know if you know what bum art is. It's like trace paper
Okay.
of sketches of ideas and working these things through
Yeah.
to figure out, well, what do I want to do on this boat? Okay, I
Sure.
want to cruise. Who do I want to take with me? I'd like to take my family with me. So maybe 6 people at maximum.
Yeah.
Probably 2 couples. It'll probably just end up being me and somebody else.
Sure.
But that's what I said, and I'm not talking about world cruising when I talk about cruising.
Yeah.
Eventually, family on the boat, sail down to Florida, hang out in Florida, sail back, or to the Bahamas and sail back. So
Sure.
that's what I mean with my family. Now, for the stuff I want to do to the Caribbean, Africa, South Pacific, who knows who'll be with me. But I knew
Yeah.
at least for what could be really tangible cruising, at least my family.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said 2 cabins, galley, settee, a true nav station because that's what people say you need to have.
Sure, yeah.
But even so, I know I wanted a ship desk or an office somewhere
Yeah.
in there. Really excellent. I call this a media lounge because that's just what I'm young and I want to call it that.
Yeah.
But it's a nice 7-foot sea berth.
Okay.
This will be the best berth in the house, except for the one that's upstairs in the pilot house. And so this is what I came up with, and I said, well, if I'm going to do that, you need to have redundant systems.
Sure.
So I need a second head, which then took me to doing a longer boat, which ended up being the first 50-foot 7-inch boat.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after speaking with Eric de Jong,
Yeah. You put on another couple of feet, right?
right, another couple of feet.
Yeah.
And so we ended up with a 54-foot boat. But this was the initial hull shape and initial layout.
Yeah.
The things I wish I could change, instead of the sink being, outwards, it could be inwards. Eventually, let me go to my actual boat design now. Right. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you see there's a lot different in the hull shape now. I'm hoping, according to Eric, this boat will be much faster and much easier. Going to windward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which again, cruising is not really a big concern, but if you can,
Sure,
if you
it'd
can
be
go,
nice.
you can go faster. You can go faster.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a lot longer boat now than initially the 44-foot boat. It's 10
Yeah.
foot longer. But adding that additional 4 feet gave me a crazy, what I'm calling second technical area. Initially, I
Yeah.
called it a sail locker, but a forward technical room. Again, my berth for when I'm living on my boat, because I'd like to kick my children out of my home
Yeah.
and live on a boat.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like a good plan. And so here's that second head.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm how old are you?
34.
34. I'm 45.
Yeah.
And so I guess one of the things about getting older is you go to the bathroom at night.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, I recognize that.
And so I'd much rather get out of bed and go here than have to get out of bed and stumble through 3 rooms to get here.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, this is going to be something I'm going to live on
Yeah.
for a period of time. I need the second head. So just build the boat that's going to be your boat and, make the commitment and get it done. So this
Yeah.
is the design where we're at now. And I think it's a really good design for me. This berth is still here.
Yeah.
Initially, I wanted to do an electric boat
Yeah.
with a
A
what do you call
generator
it?
and electric motor.
Well, it's the generator that actually gives generation through the propeller.
Okay.
When the propeller spins, it gives you energy back to feed your battery.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But that system is going to cost me like 60, 70 grand.
Yeah.
So I said, diesel engine,
Yeah.
it is.
Combustion engine sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good, right? And this space, one good thing about it though, this is a huge space all for batteries.
Yeah.
So this is, like I said, almost 7 foot long, 3 feet wide that I could put batteries in. So my plan is to put solar panels in a wind generator
Sure.
and to have ample. I won't need as many batteries as I initially thought,
Yeah.
but I'll still probably carry a good 12 batteries, I think. It all depends on the size and
Yeah.
AGM, or if I can upgrade at that point in time to the
Yeah, something more modern like lithium.
what are those called? Like these lithium
Yeah.
lithium ion batteries, maybe. But we'll see how expensive they get when I
Yeah.
actually go to purchase them.
Yeah.
But second head, aft cabin, and this is the initial technical space here.
Yeah.
There are lots of details about my boat design that I have dozens of drawings to show you. But someone mentioned that your friend about his Seacocks.
Oh yeah.
There's a drawing here that shows where my tank layouts are. So I've got all my tank layouts for all my fuel and water.
Sure.
And all of my seacocks are in the same location.
That is nice.
So all of the exit
Yeah.
that they're going to dump are over here.
Yeah.
All of those at intake are over here.
Yeah.
So it gives me an area in the boat where I beef it up, put in some Kevlar or some type of really strong fiber material at that same area.
Yeah.
And to put all of them. So if anything goes wrong, I have two places to look: under the kitchen sole, or under the sole in the aft head.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's separated by the key. I didn't want my discharge to be next to the.
I could see why.
to the
I could see
intake.
why. Yeah.
Right. So they're on separate sides of the boat.
Yeah.
The engine room, again, if you build a boat, you've got to do an engine room.
Yeah.
Right, not just a engine area.
Yeah.
But I've designed this so that most of my systems go in here.
Yeah.
You know, lots of wall space. I think this is 5 foot, so I can't stand up in this area.
No, but still, it'll. Yeah.
Right. Well, actually, the sole drops down too. I think this sole is elevated probably almost 2 feet above the actual bottom of the hull.
Okay.
So in here, I know I do drop the floor down a little bit, so that I can get a little more standing room. But it's not 6'6". It's probably 6. I think I've gotten it to 6 foot at least inside of the
Yeah.
inside of the engine room.
Well, that's good. When you're in there, you're probably going to be on your knees or whatever instead. So
Right.
that's-
Right.
yeah.
Or yeah, doing something. Hopefully, I can design everything so I will minimize what's actually out of the way
Yeah.
and hard to get to. You know, you put your fuel filters up here. You've got or maybe the water intake stuff here. Maybe fuel filters over here. I don't know. Either way, or maybe here. There's lots of space to do it in here.
Yeah.
And I have a professional help me lay that out when it's time to do it. But yeah, so that's basically how I got to those design decisions and the evolution of my design.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, it is. So that's where we are now.